Well, it's not just the Department of Defense and pilots encountering UFOs. Agents with U.S. Customs and Border Patrol have also allegedly spotted them. You are looking at now newly released videos of some of these encounters. According to a new report from The Debrief, a former Border Patrol agent revealed that CPB agents seen with UAPs with surprising frequency. With us now, Ben Hansen, host of UFO Witness on Discovery Plus. Ben, it's always great to see you. So can you explain further the findings in this report?
Yeah, so it's funny because these reports just kind of land on our desk without any forewarning. This one has several hundred, I think about 400 pages of FOIA requests that were released on documents of these events, and then they released about 10 or more videos. Now, some of these have been out there for a while, but we're going back to cases like 2013, the Aguadilla case in Puerto Rico. 2018, we had the Apache helicopter that was at the border near Arizona. In all these cases, we have very high tech, the best types of imaging sensors, sometimes thermal, recording these events. And I will stress, people watch them and take it on a case-by-case basis, because a lot of them do have a mundane explanation, but some are fascinating.
Yeah, they certainly are. One of them appears to show several unidentifiable objects maneuvering unlike any known aircraft. What do you make of those?
Well, I was watching one of them, and clearly, some of these, like I said, one looked like a tricycle gear ultralight, and a lot of drug runners will bring things across the border that way. But one of them, it looked like an A-10 warthog and a spheroid object, which is a lot of the description saying these things are like metallic spheres, and it looks like it's dancing around this aircraft. And so, first of all, you're wondering what kind of propulsion are they using, and how are they able to get so close and intrude on the airspace without us knowing who they are?
Correct. And, even one of these crafts described as a highly modified drone. But then in the report, it could also be from a foreign government, allegedly. What are your thoughts on those remarks?
Well, that's concerning. I mean, it is possible that there are drones operating here that are far beyond the commercial off-the-shelf variety. But if we don't know who they are and who's flying them, how are they able to stay in the air for hours? How are they able to dance around our helicopters? And they chase them in one case for over an hour, and we still don't know who's operating them. So it is a security concern. And I'm really concerned if it belongs to a foreign government, almost more so than if it were from another world.
Well, and to your point, what do you make of other agencies other than the DoD monitoring these possible UAPs?
So last year, the agencies in the intel community were tasked through legislation to start collaborating and making reports. I've had several agencies directly reach out to me on specific cases, and I'll not name them because they're working on these, but the general consensus is that they don't really have a procedure in place yet. They know they're supposed to be reporting on it, especially on critical infrastructure, but they don't know how to do it, what data they're supposed to be collecting. So I'll give kudos to the Border Patrol for taking this step and putting this info out there, and at least showing us that they're making some efforts and they're making reports. So other agencies are starting to do that now.
Certainly, and we'll see where it leads. Ben Hansen, always fascinating. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.